morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Happy Tuesday.
Hey.
We're here without a microphone in
Yeah.
our little alcove.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to hear us well.
We're well insulated.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of quiet. It's like,
I know.
I don't know, is that the opposite of acoustics? Or just a different kind of acoustics?
This is a good kind, an all natural woolly kind. We have a plan for the day, but first we have a few new products to give a little shout out about.
Yep. You want me to go first?
Sure. Fresh yarn alert.
This is like, here, hold that. Fresh off the cart, really. We got this really fun yarn. I love the shape. It's not just happy chenille, it's super happy chenille. And they're really fun. They're a lot of, some are soft. This one actually, this,
It's like two
that
tones.
has a little
two
bit
shades of pink.
Yeah.
And that
then-
one is hippo.
Right. This one's called Lion. And then, I don't know, what's that one?
Elephant.
Oh,
Oh,
elephant.
yeah, and there's more. We have more. So these are super fun. They're a really thick chenille.
Super bulky.
I'm knitting it on a size 15 needle, and it's really fun. I think that my little grandkids might really
I think
like
a
this.
lot of us might.
Yeah,
like
I mean, it's super soft.
it. Along with super happy is just regular happy.
Just happy.
Not supersized.
They're just little skeins for fun stuff.
just put on the trim of a hat or something.
Oh, I know it.
super
Even
fun
that,
like
you could do something
Yeah, you
on
could
here.
throw one in
I
there.
know.
Lots
yeah,
of
these
colors.
are
fun.
super happy. I'll be using 2 of these for this.
And then you'll be
So-
done, and you'll be super
I know.
happy
I
about
did
that.
this just like last night and this morning. Yeah, I'll be super
You'll
happy.
be super happy about that project.
Yeah, so I think everyone will have fun with this.
So those came in last week, and then these are coming in. These
And
are
going out.
coming in and going out. So limited, kind of unique, one-of-a-kind bags are being made locally by Renata Arneson, and she is just like, her attention to detail and everything she does is pretty amazing. So these bags, first of all, look at that cute fabric
I know,
she finds.
that's waxed corduroy.
For this one. We just have one like that.
Yeah.
And then she does these great fastenings. She gets we've got one with leather that she gets locally.
And this has really
Little clip.
little clasp there, and there's
Sturdy, lined.
yeah, it's canvas lined
zipper.
and really fun.
beautiful
She always puts a
fabrics.
cute lining in the pocket.
We've got one with Liberty fabric, and that is kind of speaking to me. Okay, and then the other cute thing she does is on the salvage of the fabric for this one. It's called I Love Yarn or something. So look, she just used that salvage edge and put that in there because it's just a great little touch.
So
I know,
cute.
it is cute.
She's
And when
got
you
her-
feel those bags, you can just tell that they're handmade and well made.
And made by a knitter.
she
You
knows
know,
what
she
she's doing.
knows what we want because
So,
she wants it too.
Look at that, like how sturdy it is.
Yeah, just standing
Yeah.
up. You don't have to, doesn't have to get forced open.
And bags are not, I mean, you don't have to be a knitter to appreciate this. You can be a crocheter,
Any
an
kind of
embroiderer,
crafter,
any
really.
crafter, or,
It
how
could
about
be
your
a purse.
picnic bag?
Yeah.
So those are here. They're going out. We love them. Renata, thank you so much.
They are on the website, but they're not specific colors. So I would say just allow us to choose something for you, or just give us a call and get specific, or we'll tell you exactly what we have. But that way, at least you can reserve a bag.
Yeah, those are
So-
great. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, onward to the plan of the day.
So today, what we've had a lot of people, because of our knit-alongs, choosing colors. It's always kind of hard to visualize how things are going to go together, and so we have a lot of people coming in saying, "I need help!" And last night we actually had a private shopping event with a few customers that were doing that, and to help them choose, and it was so much fun. It was really fun. And I didn't use the color wheel with them, but the things that are on a color wheel is always in my head when I'm working with somebody to make things really look good and make them pop. There's certain things about colors that everyone should know. There's, you
Well,
know.
hang on.
What?
You have an art degree.
I
So
do.
you probably took a whole class on color
I
theory
took
or
probably
something.
a lot of classes on that. So,
And some people have sort of a natural, like, instinct,
Right,
which you probably have
intuition.
too. But also you've had like formal training. So, anyway, just heads up. I don't know if everyone knows that about Linda.
oh, yeah,
So-
I do have an art degree.
Right.
So this is how I'm
Um,
using it.
But color, but then some people really do struggle, and so
And that's why this actually is kind of handy, even if you don't bring it to the yarn store. But you
So
know,
just
there's
basics.
always their primary colors, red, yellow, blue, and they're primary because you can't mix them from any other color. They're the colors that mix everything else. Then there's secondaries, which are usually the opposite on the color wheel. So the opposite of purple is yellow, the opposite of red is green. So those are their secondary colors or complementary colors, and then it gets even more complicated, the tertiary colors, which are mixed in between all of those colors. And then there's also the tones. So the tone of the yarn, or excuse me, the color is usually when you add black. But then you've got your shades or tints, or your tints are when you add white. And then when you talk about a shade of a color, or sometimes I use the word value, it really has to do with the light and the dark values of it. So if it's lighter or darker. So when you're choosing a project for something in colors for something like this, where you want something to pop, you definitely need to have some contrast in there. So you will actually see what you're making.
there's lots of little tricks. I mean, we could
There is.
probably spend a
Yeah,
long time
yeah.
talking about it,
Right.
but we thought we'd just
Take a couple projects.
take a couple projects. And lots of times, people come in and a lot of people, you have a favorite color, you have a color that you like on you,
Intuitively you will wear
and
it.
that's just, I think, a lot of people have that, and some people don't, but a lot of people do. So you come in with something in mind and just need a little bit of a second opinion,
Yeah, or
almost.
just some tweaking. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to actually pick out some colors for 2 projects.
Yep, we're gonna pick out for this project. We've already actually have 2 samples in the store, 2 totally different yarns.
Shaken Not Stirred. It's a pattern that Whitney designed to celebrate our yarn bar.
Our opening, yeah.
Yeah. So martini shaker, martini glasses, and the little olives. Okay. So, and Paul just finished this sample.
Right.
Whitney, we sent Whitney actually the yarn to make this one. So
And
this
this
was
one
our,
is out of Chickadee from Quince. This one is out of the KPC Glencool, which is a wool with just a little bit of cotton
yeah.
in there, but the colors are really fun and the balls are really cute.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fun.
and then we're gonna choose for,
Seachange.
and this will, for Sue, potentially for Sue's
Yeah.
sweater. She's definitely gonna make one, so we're just here to help her,
Yeah, that's right.
nudge her
So
along.
we're gonna.
So do you want to start with yours?
sure. we
Okay,
can do
well,
that.
well, we do know that you have already picked out a base color.
Yes, I want to do the bulk of my sweater in treacle this is felted tweed from Rowan, and treacle is the only one of their original color lineup that's still
In the lineup.
the many
Right.
colors of felted tweed. So treacle is like burned molasses in the UK.
but
it's kind of a
when you look at this though, you're seeing
Right.
brown obviously, but I'm seeing some blues and purples. So it definitely is on the cooler side of brown where it's not as warm as you could do.
Okay.
So,
it's a pretty color,
yep.
and I just like the whole story behind it, which is anyway.
And in the yarn, it is a tweed. So there's some beautiful periwinkle blues and some more creams in here too, and a little bit of
Caramel.
Yeah, caramel colors. So we could play off that.
Yeah, we could be really safe and just use those colors.
Right, we could be safe, and
Okay.
and that's
It'd be
okay.
fine.
That's okay. I mean, we've got
So if
some
we did that,
beautiful-
it'd be like what?
like these,
There you go.
which would be
And that you're
would
picking
be
those
lovely.
why? Because they're the flecks in the yarn.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I know that
Yeah.
will go, and there is it seems to have a lot of, obviously the flecks are in here, but it's in the yarn. So
But
it
if we wanted
definitely
to
has
look
a
more at,
cast.
if we wanted to think more about color wheel, so the opposite of brown is what?
Well, brown's sort of a mix of a bunch of colors, but I would say probably you're going to get into the golds because it's also got a lot of purple in here. So, you know, this kind of or green gold would be really pretty with that too. So,
But with color work also, you want to think about having some contrast. And so when we look here, if I wanted to kind of set something off, the flowers off in here with a neutral background, yesterday I was looking and I was kind of drawn to this Loch Lomond from BC Garn. Another thing about sweaters, just FYI, you don't have to use all the same brand yarn. I think you know that, but we're just
and this sweater itself is not made up of just one yarn. So you just have to kind of work with the right weights and make sure that will work together. Yeah, I did think that this is a great neutral to have for your background.
Or this could be the little lacy part.
It could
It's
be
good contrast there.
Yeah, you definitely want that contrast because hers will be so dark you wouldn't be able to use that.
Okay, and then I think this is pretty with brown. This shade of like duck egg blue.
But I feel like because I know you, that's really not a color that you would particularly wear. So I feel like I know that Sue likes brighter colors, so I think we have to keep that in the mix.
Okay,
So
that's pretty.
so that's a good start.
It's a very good start. Then what if I wanted to do a pop here?
I think too, because this is going to be close to your skin, you'll want to make sure it's a color that you really like, that looks really good on you. And we were thinking, I think we were looking at this, which is perfect because this is also in the opposite family of the blues, but it's kind of in the
Orange
in
and
this
blue are
color
opposites, so
yes.
they are going to
And
complement
these-
each other.
But these are also kind of still warm colors. So
Whoopsies.
that could be pretty incredible too.
So
why would you choose that
What does that
kind
do
of
on
Well,
the
purple?
they're all in the cool family,
Oh, okay.
so that could work. I'm not sure I should have this right here. Let me just
Okay. Let's see then. Okay, now, what does this do?
Oh, that would be super fun for sure, which we've already seen in that.
Would we pull this out then, or would that be too clownish?
Yeah, it might end up being, because the thing is too, like when you're using a lot of bright colors, it can really overwhelm the eye. So having a neutral will help give that eye a resting point. So, you know, when you look at people and you're like, man, that outfit's so busy, I cannot keep track of you. It's good to have a resting spot.
Okay. Good to know.
Plus, I do like that they're slightly different textures. That looks good too.
Okay, we're going to lay some color ideas out and actually ask you guys for a couple of votes.
Yeah, we'll take some pictures. We'll do a poll.
We'll do a poll. How's that? An Instagram poll. So anyway, if we seem a little discombobulated, we'll get it organized.
Right,
And,
but it's
ask
good to
for
have. This
some
is what
opinions.
happens, right, in the yarn store.
You pull all the colors out, and sometimes you need to take them to a different lighting source, like the natural light in the window, the fluorescent light or LED light or whatever it is in the classroom, because it's going to look a little different.
Last night we had a gal that was looking at some Moordale, and she just kept going to this color, which is an incredible color. But then she'd go down here and she'd pick a different color, and then finally she had a set, but I could tell she wasn't quite there yet. I took away one green and pulled this, and she's like, oh my god, that's it. So it's okay to make try a lot of different colors, and then make a final choice.
When we were planning for the sample for this, we pulled everything out. I mean, anyway, so it's okay.
But we
to do
knew
that.
we wanted something really crisp here, and that we got with the white and the blue.
Yeah. So that's fun. We also, I mean, Moordale has some beautiful, I mean, I really like this color. And it gives a different texture.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
anyway.
that would be like if you were gonna do the snowflakes right here.
with the
That
pink.
would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be great. We better
Yeah.
give that out
Okay.
because I really think that's a good one.
That'll be an option.
choices.
Yeah,
Okay.
really good option.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Is everyone confused?
because we still are, right?
Okay.
All
So, okay, I'm gonna put. I don't think I want these.
I
at
don't
all.
think you do either.
Bye bye.
Let's do the cowl.
Okay.
Linda.
Yep.
Cowl.
Cowl.
All right.
All right.
So this is basically our yarn bar logo colors.
Yep. That's
This one
kind of
is.
what you got, kind of in the vein.
I mean, olives are green, so that
and
was
this
kind of
one
easy.
is too.
That
Really,
one's
it's just
just a
a different
variation.
version.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking that I really wanted a darker background. That was my
Like
starting
more
point.
fall colors.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
more in the fall range.
Mhm.
So one color that I've always loved, so that's a good way to start, you know, is just find something that you love. This color. It's called They're Black, but really it's like this dark purple.
Purpley
And
blue
to
black.
me, it's
yeah.
just got a lot of purple in there. So this is a color that I always wanted to do. And then I knew that I needed to have some high contrast. And I needed that to be really with the olives. So
Okay, what's it gonna be then?
so here is, like, I'm kind of right down here, right?
Yep.
And this is exactly kind of where I wanted to go with my contrast. So that was, to me, it was this. So I feel like this has a really awesome contrast.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking in my head, I wanted to still be able to have kind of that olive. I mean, not olive, but I wanted to have a somewhat kind of a still general feel of the olive martini situation.
Okay.
So so then what I was thinking was I actually thought as a red, but I didn't want to go with this red, but I wanted to do this one. And I know that these still
That's fun.
I'm still going into the complementary color right here. But I also knew that I needed a really light color. Like I needed this because it was
You want
going. I
contrast?
wanted to be able to see what this really was. And
So that magenta and the goldish color are opposites on the color wheel? Is that why you're
yes,
saying they're
uh-huh.
complementary?
Yes,
Okay.
and all of these will be. Like
Yeah,
this is
there
really
to
you
there,
can yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So but I needed that contrast color. So but I want it to work with this.
So this magenta is going to be the X's and the
yes,
O's. Okay.
uh-huh. And the little right there.
And the zigzaggies. Okay.
And so I actually ended up picking this one.
oh, for the martini glasses.
Yes,
And
because
shape.
I've got the contrast,
Pretty.
but also now this enters into more of a monochromatic story where they're all in the purples. And now I have that complementary pop.
That pop.
Yep.
Cool.
Now there's just one thing left, right? And that's the toothpicks. And I'm not sure that I wanted to introduce a whole nother yarn color in here, but what I thought I wanted to do
Aha. Look at that.
is I have a
Metallic.
Yep.
That's
so
fun.
that for the toothpicks, I think would be really fun. And if you don't know, the toothpicks are actually duplicate stitched on here, so they're not actually knit in.
Or you could embroider those on there too. Yeah.
So now
Fun.
I feel like this is going to have to be,
Another
yeah.
cowl
I really,
sample.
yeah,
that's a great
yeah.
idea.
I do think that this would be really good.
Love
And
it.
Andora's beautiful
Yeah.
yarn. Really,
Yeah.
yeah. That's cute.
And honestly, I haven't worked with Andorra yet. Isn't that crazy?
all these yarns.
I know.
Go figure.
If only I could.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I love that.
Yeah, I think so too. I
That's
think
really
it'd be
pretty.
really good and so different from these. Yet they still have a similar color story. You know,
That's cute.
you can
Love it.
visualize that. I think.
This pattern also is available as a hat or as part of the pattern, so that'd be a beautiful
cowl
hat
or
too.
hat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yeah.
So you could come in and get personalized help that you can't find online.
You cannot
No.
find that.
Had to say
online.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. It's true. A
Yeah.
fact. Yep, absolutely.
a fact.
You cannot. Did we forget to say something about our event on Thursday?
Yes,
have
we
a
need to close out with that.
giant
Okay.
event.
Giant.
And we'll be happy to give you whatever personal attention you want then too. The Madeline Toshmobile is going to be here Thursday afternoon from 1 to 3. 2 hours.
2 short hours.
I
He
can't
drives
stress to
away.
you the excitement that is going to be around that. Adam, who's the rep for Madeline Tosh, they have this really cool van.
Yeah.
It's all tricked out.
Tricked out
It's
van,
got everything
got, like,
in
stuff
it.
on the sides.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
tons
great.
and tons of skeins at different bases, one of a kinds.
Definitely.
And if you live in the outlying areas, you know, I keep telling everybody, I'm pretty sure your dentist appointment is in Billings
It's
from
happened.
1 to 3 in the afternoon.
It's scheduled. Yes, we're excited. We don't know exactly what to
long
expect.
lunch.
One of our customers who was here last night has a friend in Minnesota who said, "Oh my gosh, you're having the Toshmobile coming. It's going to be so great. It's all one of a kind. You can't get it.
And
it's
it was
going to
just
be so much fun."
It was just at Steve and B's last week.
Oh, cool.
And now it's going to be
Now
here.
It's going to be here in Billings, Montana. So anyway,
Parked right
Thursday
outside.
afternoon, 1 to 3.
Yeah.
You won't miss it if you
yeah.
drive by.
Watch out.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
It will
Yeah.
be. It
Cool.
will be. All right.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you
guys
Thursday
soon.
at the
Come in shop
Toshmobile.
and talk to
Yeah.
us.
Bye.